I can't walk away. Vintage. Let's go.
Kai, don't blink, power of France.
There's the tap.
Amanda Nunes.
Wow.
With a quick title defense tonight.
The plan was exactly how I finished the fight.
Amanda, the Lioness Nunes.
Welcome to UFC Unfiltered. Please tell me that's on video. I've never been happier. I'm made for a fucking podcast. We're dangerous. Listen to me, we're out of here. Welcome to UFC Unfiltered. Matt, how you doing, buddy?
Jimmy, good to see you, Jimmy. We're going to have a good time today. Kai of France is on.
Yes. Have we had him on before, Kai of France? I don't think he's been on before.
No, this is the first time. We're going to get to know him.
And Amanda.
Also, the GOAT, Amanda Nunes, the champ. Always good to talk to her. She's
fighting Juliana Pena as the co-main event to Oliveira Poirier, which is a great fight this Saturday night. And Amanda, it's almost like when you're watching Amanda's fights now, we're just so used to seeing her be dominant. It'll be interesting to see from her, like, how do you stay, when you're that dominant, how do you stay vigilant? Like, how do you keep yourself from getting overconfident?
How do you stay hungry, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Well, you know who is hungry? Juliana Pena.
Yes, she is.
Very hungry.
She's hungry, yeah.
Jimmy, speaking of hungry, I'm going to be eating pizza on Saturday night at Ray Longo's house, doing the watch-along party.
Very nice.
Yeah, man. We heard you were out of town, so you're not hanging out.
I'm not here. Yeah, I'm gone.
So they get my second best friend. They get Ray Longo.
Good.
You know? So I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to happen. But all I know is I'm going over there, and I told them where to order the pizza. So it's going to be a good time.
Sorry, I didn't interrupt you. Yeah, I'm jealous I can't go, but I'm just out of town this weekend.
Well, you're a busy little fella.
You know who else is busy, Matt? You want to see a cheesy segue? Max Holloway and the UFC have teamed up to put on the first UFC Invitational Warzone tournament. Watch your favorite streamers compete for the ultimate prize, $25,000 and a VIP trip to UFC 269, Oliveira versus Poirier. Tune in for the live stream on the official UFC Twitch channel this Thursday, December the 9th at 3 p.m. Eastern. That is going to be really good. And I'm still trying to get you on Twitch. I think you should be on it. Your personality, you play all the time. You'd be great.
I do it for the love of the game, but I will one day be on there.
Yeah, you have to. What are you waiting for? You just jump on.
I want to get my basement done first. That way I can have my little Twitch place.
When are you getting your basement done?
You know what? What I always say, why do today that you could put off till maybe next year? Listen, but that's a horrible thing. I don't say that at all. It's just like, Jimmy, this is what I'm looking over. And you know I can't do two things at once. Right. This card this weekend, the main dude, first of all, I was gonna say the main card, but I'm looking at, the prelims also. This is a crazy card.
It's a crazy card.
And we're going to talk all about it. You like that to keep people in
Kai of France? Yes.
We got Kai. Should we just call him Kai?
You ask him. I would imagine.
Let's find out right now.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you guys?
I thought we had talked to you before. This is your first time on the show? I for some reason thought we had you on before.
I'm not too sure. Maybe.
Jimmy, he could have. Listen, he does a million of these things.
I know.
It's not like, our faces are ones to remember. I'd want to forget these fucking mugs if I was.
Yeah.
No, you can't forget a face like Matt Serra,
Oh,
it is memorable.
I like when they know my name. Hey, Kai. Now listen. First of all, I love your name. It's like one of those things where Kai Kara-France. It's hard to say just Kai. Do people call you just Kai?
Well, that's actually the short version of my actual name.
Oh,
yeah. My real name's actually Kai Fade, but it's a bit hard to pronounce. So I just went with Kai. It's a lot easier.
And what kind of name is that? I know you're from New Zealand.
Yeah, it's Māori name, so it actually translates to House of Knowledge. But it's not an F sound like you would. It's actually spelled with a WH, so it's a lot harder than people think. But yeah, Kai Fighter is my full name, but everyone just calls me Kai.
Yeah, Kai. I wouldn't be able to remember I'm very bad with that. My memory stinks. So yeah, Kai is good. That's easy. It's my nephew's name. It's easy to remember.
Oh, cool.
So Kai, you grew up in New Zealand. What was the first art you got started with? The first martial art you started with?
I started in jiu-jitsu. I started when I was 10 years old.
10 years old?
Yeah, crazy. It wasn't my chosen sport. I was a soccer player. That was my sport since I was 4 till I was about 19. But I've always done martial arts. My parents got me into it to, I guess, install confidence in myself. And I used to get bullied in high school. I was always the smallest in my class. So, martial arts taught me the tools to, I guess, carry myself. And my bullies back then are my biggest fans now. I actually ran into them a few months ago. And I was like, oh, hey, bro, how's it going? And I didn't recognize him at first. He was like, hey, Kai, you remember me? And I was like, nah. What's your name? He's like, Matt. We went to school together. I was like, of course I remember you now. You used to beat me up every day.
Is he polite now to you?
Oh, yeah. Bro, life takes care. The universe takes care of everything. He's working on a building site, not taken away from any builders, but, I'm just chasing my dreams. And he's like, oh, I'm a big fan, man. Love to see you, what you're doing and the journey you're on. And I should have cracked it, but nah.
Yeah. Just
yeah, man. Try giving me a wedgie now, there, Matty. Yeah,
exactly.
Listen,
get me in a full Nelson now.
I'll tell you, and I talk about this before. Thank God for these little shitty kids when we were little.
Yes.
Thank God for these bullies, because I got bullied too, and you can go one of the two directions. Like me and you, it made us a little, and Jimmy, he makes people laugh. He diffuses it now. Right, Jimmy?
Yeah. So for you guys, it was actually using your fists, and me, it was just telling jokes and then running. But hey, anything that gets you out of an ass kicking, I guess. I mean, that's really it's the greatest motivator to develop something.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm so glad I had martial arts to fall back on and to I guess turn something negative into something positive. So pretty blessed. Was
there a lot of fighting in your area? Did you grow up in a tough area? I know New Zealand has some really nice areas and some really tough areas.
Yeah, not really. I never really got into fights when I was younger. I always knew that it wasn't worth it, like I just left it in the gym. But we're very, I guess, being Māori, that's, it's embedded in my culture. We're from a tribal warfare where, my ancestors would have fought over land, hundreds of years ago. So when I fight, I just channel and tap into that mindset. And, I guess I was just kind of born to do this. It's just in me, that fire, that Polynesian fire that we have, where it's just natural for us.
Now, how do you feel? Like, listen, you fought some names. I'm looking here, and it's like you didn't fight any pushovers.
No.
But you're fighting a former champion, and you're fighting, I'm going to say a household name in Cody Garbrandt. So, I mean, that's right there. Talk about an opportunity. How do you feel when you got that call where you're like, look, you're going to have Cody?
Yeah, I had another fight lined up. So when they offered me this fight, I jumped at it. Of course, I want to test myself against, the best guys in the world. They said he was dropping down, and they looked at me as the welcoming fight. It's a great matchup, and I'm more than ready for these big fights. I wanted to take this fight because I knew it's a title fight eliminator. I get past Cody Garbrandt, I'm right there for a title shot, a rematch against Brandon Moreno, a fight that it was a close fight. I know we're both growing since that fight back in 2019. But taking out Cody Garbrandt and putting it on my resume, there's no questions to see who's next. So that's what's motivated me. I've been preparing for this for months now, and we come from a great gym, City Kickboxing. There's no secret that we love to strike. We love to stand up. But we're complete fighters. We're not just naive and working on one discipline. We train everything at our gym. So I trust our system. I trust our coaches. So we're more than ready.
I'll tell you, I think they pretty much, City Kickboxing pretty much cornered the market over there with UFC fighters in New Zealand. Is there any other school out there? Or is that just the place to be? You know what I mean? It's like every time I hear a guy from New Zealand, I go, hey, is that a City Kickboxing pupil? Everybody's from there.
There's so many other gyms, bro. Like there is a lot of gyms. The MMA is booming. The UFC is taken over in New Zealand. And we've definitely helped the wave of the sport in New Zealand. But that just shows that, when I first started, there wasn't a blueprint of how to get to the UFC. There was only, Mark Hunt that was doing it overseas. There was only, a handful. But we had to go overseas and train. And then we brought all that knowledge back to New Zealand. So, I moved back home back in 2016 after the Ultimate Fighter season 24. I based out of City Kickboxing because I knew Eugene was a great coach, and I needed him to push me. He tells you what you want to hear. He tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So, we've got 8 UFC fighters training out of City Kickboxing. We've got so many kickboxers converting to MMA. New Zealand's got a great wealth of combat history. The lineage that we have in our country, boxing, kickboxers, high-level K1. Now they're seeing MMA as a pathway to make it in the sport. So we're done really well at converting kickboxers into MMA fighters. Look at Israel Adesanya, that's a prime example. But we've got so many more guys that being more well-rounded, and it's all about development, not putting them in too early, getting them the right fights, and then when they're ready, they'll let the work do the talking. It's always showing that when we get in the UFC, I guess as the hype training partner of our teammates, they just put on fights, and the UFC ended up loving them. So yeah, we're in a great place.
What do you think of and Cody is such a good fighter, and he's undefeated at one point, and he's dropped 4 out of 5. So I think he's always a dangerous guy, but I think that when guys get into his position, they really, everything they're looking at, he's fighting for the rest of his career. I'm sure every fight is crucial for him now. So how do you approach that, or what are you expecting out of him after having a bit of a skid?
Yeah, I haven't underestimated Cody at all. I know he's going to be tough. He's going to be durable. People can argue that he's, I guess, not as durable as he used to be, but you just never know. And that's the beauty about this matchup. It's his first time cutting the flyweight. I've done it many times before. So the pressure's on him. It's not on me. So I'm just going to go out there and just put on a show. I want to take it to him. I want to make a statement in this fight. This is the kind of fight you need to make a statement on such a big pay-per-view. So many big names on this card. So I want to separate myself and make everyone remember my name. So, we haven't taken this fight lightly. We've made sure that we've, got in tip-top shape so we can use that as a weapon. Cody's first time dropping a flyweight. He doesn't know how he's going to react. He doesn't know how his body's going to recover from the weight cut. First time doing it is going to be with me in his face, putting the pressure on. So if he wants to coast and try reserve some energy for all 3 rounds, or if he wants to go all out for the first round because he feels like that's all he's got, we're ready to go either way. 3-round war or first round, wither it and put him away just like my last fight.
It's insane. Listen, I was just looking over the card.
Yeah, it's great.
It's a fucking insane card. It's something to be excited about. Hey, Kai, let me ask you something unrelated to MMA. Let's get away from all this MMA shit for a second. Let's say you want to it's a Sunday, and I'm not talking about any kind of training. I want to give us a hobby or something you like to do. It's unrelated. I don't give a shit if it's a series you're watching, book you're reading, anything.
Well, I've got a son now. My son's 9 months old, so I brought them over with me to Vegas. So I didn't want to be away from them for Christmas and New Year. So my wife and my son are here with me. So on a Sunday, you'll see me probably at the beach with my family. Just that's what motivates me. That's what fuels my fire, is providing for my family and just spending that family time. I'm so close knit with my friends and my family. So yeah, that's what I love to do, as well as I love to collect sneakers. That's one of my go-tos. And I know one of your pupils, Aljamain, he's a bit of a sneakerhead himself. He loves fashion. So yeah, I love to collect sneakers. You'll see some on.
Collect sneakers. You collect sneakers.
Yeah, sneakers.
Oh, that was my accent getting confused with what your accent was saying. I thought it was something like I like to click sneakers. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Collect.
That's a weird like a friend of my co-worker on another show does where he buys sneakers. And do you do like the app where you'll like try to get them as soon as they come out? Because if you don't order them immediately, you're going to miss them. They're like, it's like a stressful hobby.
It's an expensive hobby as well.
Yeah.
But luckily enough, I have a few friends in that line of work where I don't need to kind of get on the app. But I never win that stuff. I've always lost. So you've got to pick your battles. You got to know people. You got to know friends, and conflict them a little bit more, and you can get the one you want. So the way I do it, you got to keep the wife happy as well. Get her a pair, get the son a pair, and then we're all good. You can't just have boxes coming every week for your hobby.
Oh man, I would be stressed if you ever see the movie Do the Right Thing or no?
Yes.
It's an old movie. It's an old movie.
For my time.
Old Spike movie. And there's that scene, Jimmy, when he stepped on that guy's sneakers. Remember that?
That's right. Yeah.
And remember that scene? Reenact that scene for Kai.
He steps on his sneakers. He goes, "Hey, you stepped on my sneakers, fella." And the guy goes, "I didn't mean to." And he said, "Apology accepted." It
wasn't the best scene, Kai.
But no, not at all.
That wasn't it at all. But it's a classic scene. But I would be so stressed because this is something you love. So now you're wearing it around and gotta be crazy. Can't go in a crowd. I don't know.
How many collectibles can you accidentally put in dog shit? That's the scary part about collecting sneakers. It's terrifying.
Yeah, you got to pick and choose when you want to wear them.
I had a collectible pair I gave away with these M&M Jordans, but I didn't know what to do with them. No, I was kidding. They're worth $30,000. I was just joking. No, I have the worst footwear, dude. My shoe game sucks. I wear like old man comfortable, like grandpa shoes.
He's asking me if Buster Brown's still in style. I go, yes. Buster Brown's never out of style. I don't know if you got Buster Brown on. What's
your favorite pair, Kyle? Like, what's the pair that's like is like the peak of your collection?
You can't go past Jordan. He's the staple. But like any collab that high-end brand like does with a sneaker, but that it can go over your head if you're not into it. It's like a bit nerdy, like the way the sneaker game is. It's very niche. It's very it's you got to be into it to get it. So.
Did you hear about that big problem they had recently? Like there was some guy from Nike who was like a secondhand sneaker salesman, and it turned out his mom was in charge of like regional distribution, and there's like a huge scandal.
Yeah, I heard about this. He was backdooring all the shoes, and he was selling it for even more, for like triple the price. So he was making like millions off it. But his mom worked at Nike. That's why he did it.
Yeah, he blew it. I don't know how he got caught, but I guess people get greedy and they try to do it with too much. Has there been a pair that you wanted that you're like, fuck, I got to have these, and you just have not been able to get them?
There's a few on my like grail list, which is like your wish list kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm here in Vegas, so after the fight, after I knock out Cody Garbrandt and I got a win bonus, I'll go to Urban Necessities. It's one of the big stores out here at Caesar's Palace. I got a few friends there as well, so I'll try and get my pair that I've been after there for a while.
And you do that. The champ, Brandon Marino, he goes right to the Lego store. Everybody's got that.
That's right.
He goes to the Legos, got 2 big bags, all happy. I love it. I like hearing what people are into, Jimmy.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Well, Kai, I mean, you're fighting a guy who he's a loved fighter, and I'd be really, really interesting to see how he fares at flyweight, because again, the weight cut could really hurt him, or he could just have, not carrying around that weight could put a lot more energy into him. So we'll see, man. Saturday night, good luck. It's a great, great fight, and it's an incredible card. So it's good talking to you, buddy.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for the love. Yeah. If you're tuning in, don't worry, don't blink. It's going to be a banger.
All right, man. We'll definitely watch. And have a good one, and good luck in the fight, okay?
Appreciate it, guys.
Okay, take care of yourself. Bye-bye. I just said bye-bye to him. Like, ugh. Bye-bye. What am I, his aunt?
I'm still uncringing from when you told Justin you loved him.
Well, but again, I didn't say like I love you like I meant as a fighter, but I got sidetracked.
I don't care how you meant
I know it was terrible.
You want me to reenact it? Justin, I love you.
Yeah, I trailed off into something else.
And then I love you too, he told you.
Yeah.
He wanted to make you feel a little less awkward.
Yeah, I didn't feel that bad about it.
And then Bobby, you know what? And Bobby, your good buddy Bobby just buries you. Like, you love him. He even mentions it. What?
Well, that's because Bob's never had anyone say that to him, so he didn't recognize those words.
I love Bobby.
You don't love Bobby.
That's strong like. I like Bobby.
Yeah.
See, now you're going to think I say it to everybody.
I know you will.
Look at me. Look up.
I'm looking.
I don't. Look away now. Look up. I'm not even going to finish it now. All right, listen to me. I want to talk about this question. Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Can I just tell you, last night at Serra BJJ, you know what I did? Well, you don't know. I'm going to tell you right now.
No.
I had a blast. Myself, Jason Rao, Dan, the pool guy. That's his nickname. He's one of my Jedis. Big Sasquatch looking man. Anyway, listen, I promoted my good friend and student, Anthony Palacino. To a black. He's a black belt. He's a Jedi. It gets to the point. This guy was depressing too many black belts. He was just too good.
Yeah.
He was too good. You know?
Is that how you determine, like, when someone's going to move up, do you go like, all right, this guy is submitting a good amount of black belts, or what is it that will make you go, yeah?
Well, that doesn't hurt. And you're going to get some guys who are not, maybe they're a little older, maybe, they got into the game later, whatever it is. They're not going to be able to submit everybody underneath them on a lighter belt. But they're all guys, like, he's a young kid, man. The guy hits in his 20s, and he's just an all-around beast. No, he's one of those cases where he will submit he will just submit a bunch of black belts, and they got to so you get to some guys where like, all right, this is just ridiculous. This guy's just too good. What are we waiting for? You know what I mean?
There's no test you give, like a black belt test, or is that just karate?
Listen, I don't judge anybody. There's people and there's academies that they go, okay, we're going to do a day for promotion, and we'll do this at this seminar, and you sign up for this seminar, and then you take the seminar, you do the promotion, or you sign up for this test. I don't know. I don't know what other people do. I really don't know, and nor do I give a shit. But at my school, when you're ready, you're ready. So I gave him his black belt last night, and I'm very proud of him. And he's a great guy. And also Mikey, Queen Jitsu. He does my kids program. Brown belt. Love Mikey. What a good kid. So listen, man. This is my school. This is my academy. This is what I do, Jimmy. And, what?
A guy who's a black belt. How long has he been training under you?
Oh, he's been. I don't even know, to be honest with you. He's been with me for
a bunch of years.
With me for the better part of a decade, I'd say.
Okay.
But more than 5, under 10. But he's been around for a while, Anthony. I looked on his Instagram. And he showed some pictures of him in a white belt back in my old school, and I'm like, wow. Looked like forever ago.
Right.
I don't know, man. But listen, my thing is, when it's time, it's time.
Yeah, you just know.
So Anthony, Mikey, Kristen, congratulations. I'm proud of you. And I don't know. It's just a very good energy. If you look on Matt Serra BJJ, you can see a little bit of the promotion and some pictures. And you can just kind of know what you kind of do, though. You kind of feel the energy, the vibe of the place. I was there this morning. I taught the 7 a.m. class, Jimmy.
Did you?
Did I?
Don't you hate getting up that early? Like, just to train? How do you train that early?
I taught. I didn't really train. I got sweaty teaching. But this is what I do. This is why I don't mind getting up at 5 in the morning for that shit, for that day, for my job, 2 days a week.
Right.
Like at least 2 days a week, I'll do a morning class, a 7 a.m. class. And I mix it. What's good about being the boss, I can mix it up. This week I'm going to do tomorrow also. Next week, maybe I'll do Monday and Wednesday. I pick and choose when I teach. I love it. So, but my thing is, I can come back at 10 o'clock and I'll fucking take a nap for a couple of hours, dude. And then I'll go back tonight. So I'm going to go back tonight. Maybe I'll teach the fundamentals. Jimmy, it's fun. It's not like I'm going there to do something I don't like to do. That's the problem. And being like, oh, I got to be up all day and then do this. No. If I get a little tuckered, I'll go back, take a nap, go back. show somebody to rip a fucking Kimura.
So when you teach like a class, so you'll go back, you have somebody who's going to teach the class, but a lot of times will you just step in and go, I think I'm going to teach this one. And they're just like, yeah, okay.
For instance, yes, that's exactly what I do. Well, listen, I have a couple of guys that are they're steady on, like, they're part of my staff there. Dan Estrada, pool guy, and Jason Rao, fucking world-class assassin, Jason Rao. Those guys are there, teaching the classes regardless. So if I wanted to ever jump in and do one of theirs, they yeah, sure, yeah, take the reins. Or if someone else, once in a while we have one of my black belts, something, take a class, I could just take their class. They don't mind. They don't. Well, you know what they'll do? They'll train. They'll do whatever. I'm very relaxed at my place. Tonight, I don't think Dan's coming in. I might go and teach the fundamentals class today. Why? Because I love it. And my kid's going to be there. And my wife's taking the women's class. So, dude.
Oh, that's great.
It's a good, yeah, Jimmy. She got her first submission like a month ago before we went on vacation. She's like, oh, she's all happy. It's cute, man. Rear naked choke. Arrgh!
I mentioned you today on the show, the radio show, because we were talking about Disney and all of the trips. I just happened to mention that you went. When you went, did you get like the lightning pass? Did you do any of that stuff?
This is what at Disney, you could only do that for like 2 rides a park, which kind of sucks. This is what me and my wife, this is what we're doing for now on in regards to Disney. We are only going to be doing, we're not going during the daytime anymore. We're not. We're treating that shit like we're fucking vampires. We're going there during those Christmas parties or the Halloween parties. We're going there for the special events, and we're going at night. Because what happens is it starts at like 8 or 7, and it goes to 1 in the morning. And then everybody who's a regular person in the park, they get out of there by 8. So it's only people that pay for the extra to be in this party. It'll still be not empty. It'll be crowded. But, dude, no wait for the fucking – I jumped on that Space Mountain and twice. I jumped on. There's no lines. You go during the day, hour and a half here, hour there. Dude, I'm not doing it. I did it the first day there. I was like, yo, I'm not doing a week of this shit. Fuck. Anyway, but what I do recommend is going also to Universal and doing the Express Pass. That way, you do that Express Pass. I mean, dude, for 3 days, that shit might have cost me $1,000. I don't know. But, because, it's the 5 of us.
Yeah.
But my thing is, dude, it's worth it. You don't wait on, I never waited more than 10 minutes on that motherfucker.
Oh, that's great.
Even on a Saturday. So that's what we're doing. That's the future plans for the Serras. You understand?
So did you, what was the ride that made you the sickest?
Well, there was a ride, there was a roller coaster at the Universal. I forgot the name of it. But,
your daughter wanted to go on it, right?
Yeah, my firstborn wanted to do it, so I couldn't let her not do it. So I did that with her, and it was good until the very end. The first I'm like, oh, we're outside. Oh, the air is in my face. It helps me even. I don't think I'm going to get, all right. I had enough towards the end. I'm like, okay, I feel a little woozy. And then when I got off that thing, I couldn't eat one of those beef fucking empanadas. I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, I can't say it either, but I know what you mean.
Oh, delicious.
Empanadas?
Empanadas. Oh, my God, Jimmy. They were delicious. Hey, what else?
We should talk about for a second before the champ comes. We should talk about this card. Let's do a couple of picks maybe. Oliveira against Poirier, main event for the lightweight title.
Let's talk about it. Oh wow!
What?
I don't know, man. This is a dangerous one for Dustin, but I'm trying to think who did.
I'll be honest, in this one, even though Poirier's last 2 fights have been Conor, I think I'm taking Poirier in this one. And
hard guy to pick against, man.
It's a really hard guy to pick against. Oliveira's been so good, but he's also been in deep trouble too. Like he was in deep trouble against Michael Chandler. He did win, but it's not like he is, like Khabib is, there's not 30 seconds he was in trouble in his entire career. Like I think Oliveira can be beaten as good as he is. I'm going to take Poirier, who again, his last loss, I think, was Khabib. So Poirier in the,
go ahead.
I want to take Poirier, I think, by decision. I think it's one of those fights that no one's going to expect to go the distance, and it's going to.
Well, Jimmy, I'll take your Poirier by decision. You know what? I don't know. I have a hard time rooting against Poirier, but I love that jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I love that Brazilian jiu-jitsu, Jimmy. I sure do. All right. This is what I'm going to do. You're saying him by decision to Poirier by decision?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I don't know about that.
You might be right.
I'm saying if Poirier wins, it's probably going to be by stoppage, like 4th round.
Yeah, maybe.
But he's going to have to get past a storm of submissions. I don't know. Charles Oliveira seems different than the Charles Oliveira of the past, where I would just pick against him because I've seen him falter. I've seen him. When you've seen somebody get beat several times, you're like, all right.
Yeah, it can happen. Sure.
He's looking so on point lately.
Yeah. Well, the reason I think Poirier is just because he's Poirier. And I just think that he's also looked really good. So this is not even against most people. I would take Oliveira.
I know, but look what Oliveira did to Tony Ferguson.
Tony Ferguson, yeah, that's true.
All right. I don't want to root against Dustin, but I'll do it. I'm not going to root against him.
But yeah, you'll pick against him.
I'll say. Oh man, he's been mixing in the takedowns too. Oliveira. When's the last time Dustin fought a guy looking to grapple him besides Habib?
I'll have to look at his record here.
You don't got to do it right now.
No, I'll do it while we're chit-chatting. While we're chatting.
We are chit-chatting. Oh, man, this whole card is sick. All right. I'm going to say, man, you think he's going to be able to get a sub? Could he get his neck? Could he get his back? Huh? Sure he could. But could he?
It's a good question, man. Who's the last real grappler? Gaethje can grapple, but the guy. Who's the last guy he fought where you knew that was going to be the game plan was Habib? And before that, Pettis can do anything, but again, Pettis, could just as easily stand up. Oliveira is a guy that you think is going to go to the ground. Habib was a guy everyone knew was going to go to the ground. It's a while, man. It is a while.
Yeah, but sometimes when I don't want to lump him in, but this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'll say, only because I'm a jiu-jitsu man at heart. 3rd round sub Oliveira. 1st round sub. 1st round sub.
Okay, and I'm going to change my pick to 3rd round stoppage Poirier because I do think the fact that he hasn't, I don't see him surviving 5 straight rounds against submission attempts. So I'm picking him to win. So I think that he's going to win by a stoppage in the 3rd.
I'm going to say 1st round sub, and that's not disrespect. That's.
Oh no, he'd be happy to hear that you picked against him in the 1st.
You know why? Because I think he's going to be so dangerous with the subs in the 1st round. I think he's going to be like, I'm going to punch you in the mouth. Oh, where is he? On my back? What?
Yeah.
You didn't start on my back, but how'd you get on my? And then next thing you know, I'm just going to, crazier things has happened, all right? I'm going to go that route. Because I'm just going nutty. I'm going fucking nutty. I like an underdog story. I do. But not against my buddy Amanda Nunes, the champ.
Yeah.
I was in a car with her and her wife. I think it was a fiance. No, she was a wife at the time. And Dean Thomas. And we were singing All of the Lights. And I remember that like yesterday.
So are you taking the champ?
Oh, it was a good time, Jimmy.
Yeah. I wish I was there. I love Amanda.
And then at one point we go, turn up the lights in here, baby. Like that. Don't want you to miss a thing, Jimmy. All right. I'm taking the champ, and I'm going to say 3rd round stoppage. I'm going to say Juliana is going to be trying to get it down. It's going to be a hard time. And now the next one's very interesting.
Hold on, I didn't pick yet. I'm going to pick. I'll take Amanda in the 4th.
Sorry,
Amanda, that's right. Amanda. I'll take Amanda in the 4th. And now we got Jeff Neal, Santiago Ponzinibbio. Now, Jeff Neal just had a thing.
Amanda in the 1st what though? 4th what? Stop.
4th round stoppage.
by strikes.
Oh yeah, I think strikes. Jeff Neal against Ponzinibbio. Jeff has lost a couple of straight fights.
What do you got? Tell me.
I think I got to go with Ponzinibbio by decision.
And he lost. Let's see. Oh, he lost to Neil Magny. Well, all right. Listen. Let's see who he lost to. All right. This is going to be interesting. Ponzinibbio did look great in his last one. That was a good fight too. But Jeff Neal. But styles make fights. Jeff Neal. Second round stoppage.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I said it.
Yes, you did.
Okay. I said it right there. I'm going against you with everything.
I don't blame you.
All right.
Now.
Yes. What?
We just spoke to Kai Kara France against Cody Garbrandt.
No, we can't keep the champ waiting. Get her in here. It's Amanda.
Oh, is she here? Good. I was hoping she was on her way.
She's the champion. Damn it.
Yes, she is.
There they are. Hello. Hi, Nina.
Hi.
Hello.
What's up?
Good to see you guys. Hello.
Good to see you.
Champion.
We were talking, Amanda, before about how good you've been and how long you've been dominant, and you've beaten, every great fighter. How do you keep yourself from getting overconfident? Because everyone is gunning for you. How do you prevent yourself from falling into that place?
I like to think it's like all the opponents, they don't have nothing to lose, and they do everything to get what I have. So I respect my opponents as they's gonna show up 100%. They want to beat me. So I feel like that for that reason, keeping my mind focusing and everything ready, to really get the job done.
Now, listen, we're going to get back to this MMA stuff in a second, but I got something to bring up to Amanda about a mutual friend of ours. And I think we need to have, what do you call those things when you,
intervention.
Yes, an intervention.
Yes.
Now, listen, tell me what you think of this outfit. Could you see this?
Oh, my, that is very sharp. I didn't even recognize him. Honest.
Somebody look at this. If that's Dean Thomas, what do you see it, Jimmy?
Yeah, but it's very bright. I can't.
Turtleneck on him. Is like
that?
Is that white?
No.
Like it looks like a turtleneck. Yeah, that I want to put. Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but I got a text from Dana going, you see, and I was away. I was in Florida doing the family Disney vacation. And I get a text from Dana, are you seeing what the fuck Dean Thomas is wearing? So I looked and I took a picture of this thing. And I think we need to have Amanda, what do you think about that outfit that Dean Thomas wore?
What is going on with Dean? Like, I see him for a little while. I hope to see him this weekend. We're going to have a talk. Like, we're going to have to have a talk.
I think we have to talk to him as his friends and let him know that shit's not going to fly. All right, I'm sorry. We'll get back to business.
Yeah.
But there's some things you can't unsee.
I understand you have to try to help.
Yeah.
Although I like the outfit. I'm 100% behind the outfit.
He tells me he likes the dress.
I thought he looked very sharp, actually. I comment on that.
Yeah. It's a nice outfit.
Yeah. Well, anyway. All right. Well, how's things? How's the family? How's the baby?
Well, the baby's amazing. She's already having her baba in the crib right now. We're ready to take a nap. So she's like being all over here, wanna go outside, very excited. So last time she was just a baby. Now she be able to really see everything and walk around, see people. She is very happy to be here.
How old?
14 months. 14.
Oh, yeah. She full personality now.
Yeah. It's like all over here. She wants to go outside all the time. When we go do some media work and everything, she wave for everybody, say hi, fist pump. She really enjoy to be here.
Is she good flying too? Sometimes kids have a hard time flying.
Yeah, she's good flying. she's sleepy, we make sure get the flight the time she go to the bed nighttime. So she like sleepy through the whole flight here. And
yeah, that's
we
really.
make sure, like, get a bed too, just to like everything being comfortable as well, like for her, you know. So she like sleepy like a baby.
Oh, that's nice because that if she's a good flyer, that you can have traveled as a family more. It's better because then you won't have to worry about the trip if she's a good flyer.
Yeah, for sure. That was the thing we was talking about it, because we like to go to Brazil, you know, visit my family. So that is a long flight, and she's pretty good. It's like almost 6 hours. No, 4 hours Florida here. So Brazil's like 7. So it's gonna be like much easier with her. If she be able to fly here, she be able to fly to Brazil too.
What part of Brazil?
Salvador, Bahia.
I'm not familiar.
It's like 2 hours in a plane from São Paulo, from Rio. So it's like it's not that far away.
Yeah, so you must be quite a celebrity in Brazil. I mean, you must be. Is it hard for you to go out and get anything done there without people mobbing you?
Look. Hello.
He heard her talking. Now she won't go back. Oh, say hi.
Hi, cutie. Oh, she's so cute.
She waves too. Hello.
Jimmy, she probably thinks you're a little Muppet.
She's almost trying to shake a hand. Yeah, she thinks I'm a kid's toy. She's like, "Who's that mushy man?"
She thinks I'm a big bald baby. Oh, she's so cute.
She is.
Oh, she
cute.
Now probably
everything talking now a lot. So
hi, cutie. Hi, Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy. She's mean mugging you, Jimmy.
Yeah, no, she's happy to see me. She's looking at you. She's like, "Who's this weird guy that keeps talking?"
Oh, she's too cute.
She did what? Yeah, she knows to wave.
Oh, that's so cute. That reminds me when my kids were that age, we used to have like little parks near the house. We used to just put them in the stroller and just take them to the park. You got anything near your house that you do?
Yeah, we do. We go in park to park. Like we have a bunch of parks in Florida, so we like go to all over. She's like love when she see kids, she like cry to don't get out.
Oh.
So, like, me and Nina sometimes didn't even go that much because all the COVID and everything. But
yeah.
she hug it, go there, hug it, and like make friendships. It's pretty crazy to watch it.
How much time a year do you spend here, and how much time a year do you spend in Brazil?
I spend more time here in Brazil. Like when I go 2 months in Brazil, 1 month, depend. Always like have some sponsor that I have to do a couple things, and then I have to be here. So, and yeah, I stay there like 1 to 2 months. Like it's like it's good, but like it's not that much. But like it's good that I can see my family.
Is that what do you train when you're there? You train just to stay in shape?
Honestly, it's very hard for me training there because I always stay in my farm with my family. It's like a little out from the city, like 2 hours from the city, and the roads like a little bit rough. So, but I like do exercise there, like a run, like a little like lifting. I have a couple like equipment there, so I don't train full time, but I keep like going, you know.
How many animals on the farm?
We have like 20, like couple horses, cows, like.
Oh, it's like a real life. You grew up that way?
Yeah, like actually, like my dream was have a farm because I grew up like with the horses and everything. So my whole family is come from like country life. So you just now live the same. So growing up was like that.
We should do a reality show with Jimmy living on your farm. I can picture Jimmy with overalls, a piece of straw, and a hat. And Jimmy out there kind of get the hogs together.
Yeah.
I would pet the horse and then I'd step in shit and I'd want to go in the house. I would be so bad on a farm.
Yeah, like it's pretty comfortable that too. So it's like I go, I stay out for everything. It's pretty cool.
Did you guys? Oh, sorry, Matt. Did you guys raise the animals and eat them? Like did you eat like the pigs or did you eat the chickens?
Actually, we do milking. We milk the cows, and my family like to sell. My mom is like those kind of a lady like to go to live small, like how called feiras, Ansa? Like flea market. It's more like free markets. All the farmers get together to sell things they make in the farm.
Oh.
So my sister make like cheese. They know how to make cheese, and they like go sell and do all those things. So they like to live like that.
Yeah, that would be Jimmy's job. Jimmy would be in charge of the cows. I only want to milk the cow. That's the only thing he'd want to do.
Because it just reminds me of my own life. There's really nothing else I could do on a farm. Animals, I love animals, but like wild animals like that just scare me.
Yeah, but like you have to really like handle the animals. Like you have to have a person there to help you to be able to handle those animals. You know, so a person who really know how to do and handle those animals. If now like best.
Did you ever get thrown off a horse?
A bunch of times when I was young, but now like I don't have any problem. When I was young, I used to like really, I was crazy, you know, reckless. So I used to like jump in the horse, like not even was well settled and like just to ride, and they throw me like always, like it's crazy. So I have a lot of experience as a little Mandinha.
Jimmy, you got to start slow with that, Jimmy. You got to do it like the county fair and just they sit you on it and they walk you like they do the kids. That's what Jimmy, that's what you got to do, little bird.
I did it when I was a kid. I went to camp and we rode horses and my horse reared up and it didn't throw me off, but it scared the shit out of me. I never went back on a horse because I'm just afraid of getting tossed off it.
I saw something on the internet where a kid was at one of those, like I was just talking, like one of those fairs, and the horse started taking off. The kid fell off into a car. It was insane.
Yeah,
I hope the kid was okay, but it was. My wife's like, "Oh, that's my biggest nightmare." Oh, I'm like, "Wow, it's not my biggest nightmare, but that's fucking hysterical."
I tell you all the time, Nina's gonna ride when we go back. Tell her all the time, you have to really show personality with the horse, you know? If you not, it's gonna take over.
I'm a little worried about it.
Nina,
she afraid of Nina? You jump on that horse?
I have a horse. I've never rode it yet. I'm a little bit worried about it, but we'll see how it goes.
She take off with my sister, the horse. That was like,
yeah,
Nina, I'm scared that.
Yeah, because I mean, how do you get that thing to stop?
Yeah,
you can't hit the brakes, Jimmy.
Yeah, it'll run till it's done running. Like basically, if the horse just wants to run, it's not going to get tired. It can run all day.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you have to have good balance because the tendency is to stop right away. Imagine a horse come like very fast and they stop when they want. It's like you're gonna fly.
Yeah, are they trying to get you off the back when they stop like that? Are they trying to throw you off their back?
Yeah, they really do.
Do you get bored when you're there? Like, because you're so used to Vegas and this life and in Florida and like, is it hard for you to go back to like a slower life for 2 months?
Yes. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like when we're there for 1 month, I'm already like miss something, being busy, being doing my things. I feel like when we're there, like, I feel like I've been losing, it's not losing time, but like, I could have been doing like something for my career or like or traveling, work or something. But I have to put in my mind when I'm there, I have to have those moments, rest a little bit, I cannot be like in those kind of like think all the time. So, but I do. 1 month for me, that is like, Nina, like, I think we have to go. We got to go. Nina's too. Nina's like that too.
And since you've been champion, I hope you've been getting endorsements. Have you been getting endorsements? Because you're such a great personality and a recognizable figure.
Yeah, we've been like work with a bunch of companies. Like
It's been getting better.
It's getting a lot better for sure. We've been working and talking to other ones. So we have to close it soon. So and the door is open, for any others. We talking.
How's your nose? I have the same nose problems you do. Like I got the Navage. How is that? Is it better?
Oh, I thought you asked for my nose surgery.
Yeah, I thought she's been wanting a nose
So
job.
like my nose job. Nobody talked.
Wait, I didn't even. Oh, you got a nose job? Oh, I didn't know that.
Just kidding.
Oh.
I thought because like how you know?
How do you know about this?
How you know about this? So it's pretty good. I feel like my body finally got acclimated in Vegas. Now after I did all those things that I did, come here early, like training here for like couple weeks. I feel like now my body know the climate here, So I feel much better. I also like have my medicine as well. So as long as I can take it during the weekend, I do. But like I'm 100% right now. I don't feel anything, and like ready to go.
You know what I noticed? And you know what I like is that Amanda's not trying to be anything different. Where with all the success you have, and you look at some champions in the past, and they use that fame to try to platform to other stuff. Like I don't see you trying to get into be the next action movie star or whatever. Like you saw like next thing you know, there's no it doesn't look like there's any distractions. You got your family, and your job is to kick ass. When all right, I got a fighter, come here, I'll kick some ass. Then I go back to my family. Like you got it all figured out. You don't get these other distractions coming up saying, "Oh, now that I'm so famous, I'm the baddest chick on the planet. I could be in this new fucking episode of this show." Whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She didn't tell you about her rap CD that's coming out.
She did not.
Are you doing a mixtape with Thug Nasty?
I'm just kidding.
You got to hear Thug Nasty. Hey,
Joe, like I feel like this is a dream come true, man. Like I tell everybody, this is not something like that just happened in my life. This is something that I want so bad. My whole life I dream. I put my head in the what is the name?
Pillow?
In the pillow, and like dream about like when I finally got in those moments, I just enjoy it because this is like work like done. You know what I mean? Like I want to share this with the people really like help me to went through, not to like go in this life that I don't be able to walk outside. So like I don't want that for me, I tell the time I want to be able to go to my baby, to the grocery store, to Disney, to do everything that I want and be who I am. You know what I mean? Be a champion, a double champion, but I still can walk. I still can do everything in my life, live my life, So
that's true. That's so true. It's quality of life. People want to some people want to get so big. Next thing you know, they can't. I mean, I don't know. Do you really do they really want that level of fame where they can't go anywhere without like bodyguards or people with them? I don't know, man. That's a different kind of life.
I'm telling you, like I'm so happy. Like I don't change life for anything. Like if I have like a bunch of followers, that's cool, awesome. It's always welcome. This is good for more sponsors, more media. Awesome, that's awesome. But like I tell you, I'm like such a happy and a good spot in my life. They like I'm happy to be able to share this with Reagan, with my family, Of course, like a lot of people, when they see me, they come and they take a picture, they go away, they feel happy to see me, But like, I be able to live my life. I be able to live in Florida, to go to Brazil, like I be able to do everything that I want.
Yeah, I was asking you that before too, because I was assuming you're very famous in Brazil. Are you able to go out there without being recognized, or are you still able to function there?
No, actually, is this? I feel like in both countries the same. You know, I can go, but people is gonna come talk to me, take a picture with me. He is the same in Brazil. So, like, I'm in places, but people like come take a picture, talk to me, but they letting me live. You know, they letting me enjoy the moment. It's like it's pretty cool. Sometimes people waiting for I finish my food to come take a picture and then talk to me. I appreciate that, you know, and I be able to live my life. They not gonna bother me, and we can be able to feel like, you know, getting the picture done, talk a little bit, and I still live. So in Brazil, it's the same. Like I go everywhere with my family. People come take a picture. It's like, but I still can go on. I still can move on, you know?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
pretty cool.
That's it, Jimmy. And every once in a while, and Jimmy, usually in this life, you know, you live in the fight game, and then you give a fight once in a while, and then you win or you lose, and then oh God, you lose, it's horrible. Then you go back, and then she's not losing, she's just kicking everybody's ass. So once in a while, they call Amanda. She comes in, she beats someone's ass, she goes back to her charmed life. This is amazing. Listen, bravo.
Yeah.
And I will keep it doing, Joe. Saturday, I'm telling you, nobody's gonna take this for me.
Oh shit.
Saturday, nobody's gonna take this for me. I'm like, I feel amazing, better than ever. It's like unbelievable. I just get better. I walk in the gym. I learn from my coach every day, and I just get better and better. I feel amazing. My body responded to the diet pretty well. So, you know, the big part of this is the diet. You know what I mean? Like, if your body responds well, like the diet you've been like doing, is like your head, like the stress is like out. You know, it's exactly what I feel right now. So I have a hard weight cut. My last one, when I went down again from 135 against Jermaine. So that was the worst weight cut for me. So, but like I knew I have to change a couple things in my diet to be able to feel good again. When I went up to 135, that was like my body was, oh, food, and now I don't want to let it go at all. So I have to really put my shit together. Sorry about the word.
No, it's good.
I really have to like put this thing together and work hard with my conditioning coach. And we got here. Now we back in track.
Well, Amanda, you know, we love having you on, and I can't wait for your fight co-main event. And, you know, you've been so incredible. You know, I can't pick against you. You've been so incredible for so long. So good luck on Saturday, and we'll talk to you after the fight. And, you know, I hope you and Nina and the baby continue. Have a nice holiday.
Thank you, guys. It's always good to talk to you guys. You guys have a good energy, you know, bring the happy moments is like very important, especially in fight week. You know, we do it to all the media, the stress and everything. So, but you guys always bring the happy moments that I like a lot.
Well, thanks, Amanda. We love having you on.
All right, champ.
Bye, Nina. See you, Amanda. Take care.
Bye.
All right. Have a great holiday.
You too.
That the featured fight on the prelims is Josh Emmett versus Dan Ige.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, Josh was on when you were out.
Oh, was he? I like Josh. Pedro Munoz versus Dominic Cruz.
I know. That's not even the main fight. That's crazy, right?
No, it's not. Yo, we didn't pick one fight. We didn't pick Pavia versus O'Malley.
I'm surprised O'Malley is not ranked at this point.
I'm gonna say this kid's tough though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say O'Malley by decision though, because I think this kid's gonna hang in there.
I think O'Malley stops him in the second.
Oh, that's what you think. So,
yeah.
Jimmy, man, listen, bro. You know, we could talk for hours, but
Yep.
We're not going to. I'm doing that watch party this week, and that's gonna be fun.
Have fun, buddy.
You know, and then then we're back the following week. Jimmy, shoot, man, this week's flying by, you know?
Yeah, it really is.
Aren't you happy I'm back?
Of course I am.
Thank you so much, Jimmy.
Buddy, I'll talk to you in a few days.
Anything you want to plug, my brother?
I'll say this Friday morning, I'm finally coming to New Hampshire. I have Boston February 18th, Foxwoods February 19th, and in New Hampshire, I have on the 17th now, I just booked a theater in New Hampshire. So go to my website Friday morning, you can get tickets, and that's about it.
Jimmy, I'm stretching. Okay, buddy. Matt Serra BJJ on Instagram. I'm on Cameo if you want to do one of those. Matt Serra BJ. No, I said that already. Serra BJJ in Huntington, Long Island. If you want to do some arm locks. Jimmy, I will talk to you soon.
Okay, pal. Talk to you soon.
All right, my brother. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.